Hello everybody, Geek here, and this is a update, overdue update vlog, and it's going to be in the same form or style as the last one, so it'll be interactive, and you can select as to which subject that you would like to listen or view about most. So it would be best to wait. The easiest way to get this to work is to actually let the video buffer all the way, and then you can just navigate and it will jump to that point in the video for you. So the subjects today are apology, 300 subscribers, feedback, Friday viewers choice, and retro series ends, new one begins. So I'm going to go straight into it, and first and foremost, I owe you an apology. This last week I haven't really been uploading at all. There's been numerous reasons for that. One is that I haven't been able to because my internet was having issues last weekend, and there was also some things going on in my personal life. You know, it was kind of quite a roller coaster, to say the least. So, you know, it sort of went up and then it went straight back down this weekend. So yeah, so I've had to sort of contend with that, and you know, it kind of made me realise a few things, and you know, when things just hit you like a ton of bricks. So it's been kind of nice to have this time off. I did try and record, well, I did record a vlog, which was, at the time, it was in a different sort of mood. It was more happy and light-hearted, but then that's kind of changed. So, you know, and plus, like, I had issues with it when I uploaded it anyway, so it was kind of fortunate in that sense, that I wasn't, you know, that I wasn't able to release that, because it would have completely changed by the week. So yeah, I just wanted to say that I'm really sorry, and that I want to thank you so much for sticking around and for supporting me, because the only time I've had off is when it's, you know, due to circumstances out of my control, i.e. my internet. And otherwise I've been, you know, consistent with my schedule, because, you know, that's the least I can do. It's not like I've got a real valid excuse not to. I mean, the internet is a major issue for me to keep on top of, but other than that, you know, that's all I have really to contend with. And so the least I can do is to give you consistency, which I haven't been recently, so I am really sorry about that. Moving on to 300 subscribers. So today I woke up and I hit 300, which I was really surprised about, because going on from what I've just been talking about, how I haven't been able to upload in over a week now, the fact that, you know, I managed to gain more subscribers, which is crazy. So again, I thank you so much for, you know, stumbling on, if you subscribed and you're watching this now, thank you so much for stumbling on this channel, because, you know, in the grand scheme of things, it's tiny, and I feel that there's a lot of channels out there that have so much great content that are overlooked and you know, deserve more recognition than I might, you know, because this channel isn't exactly unique in terms of the concept of it. You know, it's essentially a let's play channel, whatever you're let's playing, whether it's retro or AAA titles. So the fact that you've decided that I'm worthy of your time, and there's 300 of you now, and it's like, what? I really don't get it, but it is probably the best free, that's the thing, it's free as well, it's probably the best free Christmas present that I could have. So thank you so much for that. The next thing, because I want to get through this as quickly as possible, feedback. Now, I've talked about in the past about, you know, sharing and how important that is to help a channel grow and to help your favourite channels to help them grow. But feedback is also important, because it helps the person to improve their content and the quality of it, etc. And if there's something that you don't like, then it's better to tell them, otherwise they're not going to improve. And the reason why I mentioned this is because recently, there's absolutely no problem, like, I completely understand and that's what it's there for, but recently there's been a few dislikes on some videos. You know, it kind of peaks, and you know, every now and then on certain things, which is fine. You know, if you don't like that video, you don't like that video. That's your opinion. I'm not going to be for everybody, or that particular video isn't going to be for everybody. I get that, and you know, I want to say thank you for at least letting me know in some way, but it's not the best feedback. And the best way to do it, or what I would like, is if you don't like something specific in a video, then please, if you can, if you're okay with it, if you can put it in the comments to let me know specifically, whether it's the game or whether how I've edited it, or you know, or if there's like audio issues or visual issues, you know, absolutely anything at all. If you can tell me what it is, and then I can work on it, and I can do what I can to improve on it, and then that will make your viewing experience better. It's not so much for my benefit, because you know, it's at the end of the day, this is what you want to watch. So I would rather do my best to give you the best content that I can within my ability. And there's always room for improvement, even for like the massive channels. You know, it's a constant learning thing, so I would only learn from you. I would really appreciate that. And again, thank you so much for those that have. You know, recently I've been told a few things by Millimate. He's a really nice guy, and it was something that I was conscious of and aware of, and you know, it just kind of slipped past me. But I'm going to work on that. Thanks to him reminding me and telling me about it. So yeah, that would be brilliant if you could do that for me. You know, you do enough as it is, and I feel like it's a lot to ask, but I just want to make this better for you, really, because you're the important person. And yeah, another thing, so the next thing is Friday Viewer's Choice. So a few weeks ago I did a video, I think it was either Alan Wake or it was Minecraft, and it was released on the Friday, as I normally do. And at the end of it, at the end slate, there was an interactive like choice. Basically, you had like four video clips of the current ongoing series. So Silent Hill, Tomb Raider, Minecraft and Alan Wake were your choices. And what you could do is you could then click on the annotation or on the card and on the specific playlist, and then essentially vote for the video that you want to see next Friday. So I want this to be basically the one day where you can choose what video you want to see. And you know, out of your favourite series. So if you wanted to see more Tomb Raider, then you would click the Tomb Raider annotation, you know, if you're at your computer. Or you can vote by commenting as well and saying which number box. They're numbered, so 1, 2, 3, 4. And yeah, so I want to keep this as like an ongoing thing. So obviously the choices will change as the series changes. Like Silent Hill was nearly ended, so then that will be replaced by another ongoing series. But yeah, I thought it'd mix it up, and you know, it gives you a little bit more control, and you can again choose something that you enjoy seeing. And obviously the one that gets the most votes will be, you know, will be released the following Friday. So yeah, keep an eye out for that on Friday's videos. And lastly, the retro series Geek Replays, that is, I feel, is starting to come to an end. There are still plenty of games that I could actually play, or that I used to play. However, I think the majority of them probably aren't the best for, you know, for a short video, for a Let's Plays. They're not really games that I feel I could really commentate on. Having said that, you know, what I might do is I might do a kind of honourable mention montage video showing you all the different things. But this isn't a bad thing. I mean, all good things come to an end. Well, whether it was a good thing, that's subjective. That's entirely up to you if you think it is. But I'm obviously going to keep doing retro things, and there will be retro themes, and this channel is mostly focused on that. But it's going to make room for a couple of other ideas that I do have for series. One I've mentioned previously in the past. Yeah, one I've mentioned recently in the past, in past vlogs, and where it's like a kind of Did You Know Gaming / Kadikarus type series. So it's going to be in the sense of Did You Know Gaming, where it features other YouTubers. Now, I've approached a few people already, and they're really pumped and interested into the series, so I really want to get working on that this month and start it up next year, which isn't that long away, to be honest. In terms of Kadikarus, it's going to be kind of like a, visually and the style of editing, it's going to be kind of like a review style, but it's not going to be a review as such. It kind of is, but you'll see it's a bit like a comparison review, kind of like, oh, I didn't know that. But it's essentially also shouting out the other YouTubers who are going to be hopefully, covering the narration of it, or part of the narration. So that's the idea. So that's that kind of, shout out, retro comparison review type series, so that should be quite interesting. And another little series that I'm also thinking of is much like the Geek replays, but it's going to be the kind of opposite idea, and it will be games that I haven't played that I should have. So it's kind of like oh my goodness, you haven't played this? It's going to be that kind of series, and it'll be me experiencing retro games that I should have played that I haven't for the first time. So like, let's take for example like a Mega Man game, or Conker's Bad Fur Day, that kind of thing. Like I know of them, I just never played them myself. So I never had a NES, or I did have a SNES, but I had about 4 games. So it sort of expands my repertoire, and it'll be interesting to see my reactions on that, I think, or at least I hope that's the idea. So that's everything in this vlog. I tried to squeeze as much as possible. I'm sorry if I'm speaking rather quickly, but I needed to get this out there. And really, the main thing is that I just wanted to apologise to you, and I just want to make everything better, and I need to get things done. I need to sort of pull my finger out and get it done. So thank you so much for watching. Thank you so much for your continuous support, your comments, your feedback, your likes, your dislikes, your just overall interaction. And if there's ever any issues with the channel or me or what have you, then be sure to follow my Twitter. The links are in the description, because that's where I'm most active, and that's where you'll get sort of live updates. But you can also just chat to me as well. I'll be happy to say hi and stuff if you do like tweet out to me and what have you. Because I really do enjoy talking to you and meeting new people, and like-minded individuals and other content creators. It's always great to talk to you. So please do. And I also do occasionally post if it's like dramatic, like it has been the last week where I haven't been uploading. Then I also post on Google Plus and or the discussion tab on the channel. So be sure to sort of keep an eye out on that, but definitely follow the Twitter account, because as I say, that's where most of the updates will be. Anyway, so thank you so much again, and I'll see you awesome chums in the next video. Bye.